Hello, everyone. There's a secret living in someone's throat right now, and it's clawing its way up whether they're ready or not. I'm not talking about a small omission. I'm talking about something that's been buried so deep they convinced themselves it would stay there forever. But energy doesn't work that way. What's hidden in darkness eventually demands light. Before we descend into this, I need you to hear me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting that you were meant to see this exact message at this exact moment. Nothing about your presence here is coincidence. I'm grateful you answered the call. Breathe with me because what I'm about to reveal isn't comfortable, it's not gentle, but it's necessary. And somewhere inside you, you already know pieces of what I'm about to say. Your body has been trying to tell you, your dreams have been whispering it, your intuition has been screaming it. You've just been afraid to listen. Spirit is showing me shadows right now, two distinct shadows. One is yours, moving through your life, trying to build something stable, something real. The other the other belongs to someone who's been walking beside you while carrying weight they haven't shown you. This person, um, they're holding something back, not a small thing, not a forgotten detail, something foundational, something that changes the shape of everything if it comes to light. And it's coming to light. Does this land somewhere in your chest? Because I'm feeling this energy of dread mixed with relief, like when you finally admit you're sick after pretending you're fine for weeks. The truth wants out. The body can't hold the lie anymore. Let me tell you what I'm seeing in the energetic field around you right now. There's a veil, thin, shimmering. It's been hanging between you and this person, and you've been looking at them through it, thinking you're seeing clearly, but you're not. You're seeing the version of them they've constructed, the version they need you to see so you don't ask questions that unravel everything. Behind that veil, there's another version, a version that's terrified, a version that's been managing a double reality, a version that wakes up at 3 in the morning wondering how long they can keep this up before the weight of it crushes them. Spirit is showing me a specific image, a person standing in front of two mirrors. In one mirror, they see who they are with you. In the other mirror, they see who they are when you're not there. And those two reflections, they don't match. The person staring back from the second mirror is someone you don't know. Let me go deeper. This secret they're carrying, and it's not static, it's alive, it's growing. Every day they don't tell you, it gets heavier. Every conversation where they redirect or deflect or change the subject, it adds another layer to the burden. And here's what happens with secrets like this: they don't stay contained, they leak, they slip out in strange ways. A name mentioned and then quickly corrected. A phone turned face down a little too deliberately. A question they get defensive about when there's no logical reason for defensiveness. You've noticed these things. Maybe you told yourself you were overthinking. Maybe you convinced yourself that suspicion is toxic, that trust means never questioning. Maybe you shamed yourself for even wondering if something was off. But Spirit wants you to hear this clearly. Your intuition isn't your enemy, it's your most loyal protector. And it's been trying to protect you from something you're not ready to see yet. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. Now, let me tell you what this secret actually is. For some of you, this person is living in two worlds. They have a life with you, and they have a life you're not part of. Not just private time, not just personal space, a whole separate reality, with people, with commitments, with promises they made that contradict the promises they made to you. For others, this secret is about their past, something they did, something that happened to them, something they're ashamed of, or afraid of, or running from. And they've built a wall around it, believing that if you never see that part of them, it won't affect what you're building together. But walls don't protect relationships, they poison them. For some of you, this secret is about their intentions. They've been presenting themselves as someone who wants what you want: partnership, commitment, future, but privately. They're hedging, they're keeping options open. They're not as decided as they've made themselves seem. And the most painful part, they know they're doing this. They're not confused. They're conscious. They're making the choice every single day to let you believe something that isn't entirely true. Does this feel like a punch to the gut? I know. I feel it too as I'm channeling this. There's anger here, betrayal, a sense of how could they look me in the eyes? And, but here's what Spirit wants you to understand beneath the anger. This isn't about you being foolish. This isn't about you missing obvious signs. This isn't about you not being enough to earn honesty. This is about them, their fear, their cowardice, their inability to face the consequences of their choices. You are not the problem here. You are the person who showed up with an open heart and trusted that the person in front of you was showing you the truth. And that's not weakness. That's not naivety. That's love. But love without honesty is a beautiful lie, and you didn't sign up for lies no matter how beautiful they are. Now, let me tell you what's happening right now in the unseen realm. There's a shift occurring, a crack in the veil. Something is about to force this secret into the open, whether this person is ready or not. Spirit is showing me an image of water rising. It starts slow, a trickle, then a stream, then a flood. And no matter how many walls you build, water finds the cracks. Truth works the same way. This person has been building walls around their secret, lies stacked on top of lies, stories to explain away inconsistencies, defenses ready for the questions they're afraid you'll ask. But the foundation is crumbling. Here's what I'm picking up on about how this unfolds. For some of you, someone else is going to tell you, not this person, someone adjacent, someone who knows what you don't know and can't hold it anymore, a friend, a mutual connection, someone who's been watching this person deceive you and their conscience finally overrides their loyalty. The reveal won't be gentle, it'll be sudden. It'll feel like the ground disappearing beneath your feet. For others, you're going to find something, a message, a photo, a piece of evidence that doesn't fit the story you've been told. And when you find it, everything will click into place. All those little moments that didn't quite add up, they'll form a picture you can't unsee. For some of you, this person is going to confess, not because they want to, because they have to. Because the pressure of carrying this secret has become unbearable. Because they're about to be exposed and they'd rather control the narrative than have it control them. But here's what you need to know about confessions made under pressure. They're rarely complete. When someone confesses because they're cornered, they confess the minimum. They tell you what they think you're about to find out. They minimize, they frame it in the most favorable light possible. They test the waters to see how much you can handle before deciding if they need to reveal more. So if this person comes to you with a confession, ask yourself, are they telling me everything? Or are they managing the damage? Does this resonate with what you've been feeling? Spirit is also showing me something else, something about you specifically. You've been feeling something shift in your body lately, a restlessness, an unease you can't name. You've been sleeping differently, dreaming vividly, waking up with a sense that something is wrong, but you can't pinpoint what. That's not anxiety, that's not paranoia. That's your system responding to energy you're picking up, but your conscious mind isn't ready to process yet. Your body knows before your mind admits it. And right now, your body is preparing you for impact. Let me tell you what Spirit wants you to do with this information. First, stop gaslighting yourself. If you've been feeling like something is off, something is off. Trust that, honor that. Stop letting anyone, including yourself, convince you that you're making things up. Second, get still. Not passive, not avoidant, but still quiet enough to hear what your deepest knowing is trying to tell you. The truth is already inside you. You're just afraid of what seeing it clearly will require you to do. Third, prepare yourself not for disaster, for clarity. When this secret surfaces, and it will surface, you're going to have to make choices, hard choices. Choices that will require you to honor yourself even when it's painful. Start building your foundation now. Reconnect with your support system. Strengthen your sense of self outside of this relationship. Remember who you were before this person. Remember what you know you deserve. Because when the veil drops, you're going to need to be standing on solid ground. Now, let me address the question that's probably burning in you right now. Should I confront them? And here's what Spirit says: only if you're ready for any answer. If you confront them and they deny it, can you handle that? Can you sit with the cognitive dissonance of knowing in your bones that something is wrong while they look you in the eyes and tell you you're imagining things? If you confront them and they confess, can you handle that? Can you process betrayal in real time while they're sitting across from you, trying to explain away the unexplainable? If you confront them and they get angry, turn it back on you, make you feel crazy for even asking. Can you hold your ground? Confrontation isn't wrong, but it requires strength. And if you're not ready, there's no shame in waiting until you are. Spirit is showing me that some of you don't need to confront them. You need to observe quietly, consciously, with detachment. Watch how they move. Watch what they say and what they don't say. Watch how they respond when certain topics come up. Watch where their energy goes when they think you're not paying attention. Truth reveals itself to those who are willing to see it. Let me know in the comments if this speaks to you. Now, let me tell you about the aftermath, because this secret coming to light isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of a choice. When you finally see the full truth, when the veil is completely torn away, you're going to feel a lot of things: rage, grief, betrayal, relief, clarity, confusion, all at once. And in the middle of all that feeling, you're going to have to decide: do I stay and rebuild on a foundation of truth? Or do I walk away from someone who proved they're willing to deceive me? Neither answer is wrong, but both answers require courage. If you stay, you're choosing to forgive something significant. You're choosing to trust someone who broke your trust. You're choosing to believe that people can change, that mistakes don't define someone forever, that love is worth fighting for even when it's messy. But staying requires them to do the work, real work, not apologies, not promises. Work, transparency, accountability, therapy if needed, consistent action over time that proves they're not the same person who lied to you. If you walk away, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to honor your boundary that honesty is non negotiable. You're choosing to believe that you deserve someone who doesn't require you to question reality. You're choosing your peace over your attachment. And walking away doesn't make you cold. It doesn't make you unforgiving. It makes you someone who knows their worth. Spirit is showing me that whatever you choose, the power is yours. It always has been. This person doesn't get to decide what you accept. Society doesn't get to decide what you should tolerate. Your fear doesn't get to decide what you're capable of. You decide. And whatever you decide will be the right decision for your path. So, as we close this reading, here's what I want to leave you with. A secret is living between you and someone who matters to you. It's not small, it's not insignificant, and it's about to surface. Your intuition has been preparing you, your body has been warning you, your dreams have been showing you, and now your conscious mind is catching up. When the truth reveals itself, and it will, you will have everything you need inside you to handle it with grace and strength. Trust yourself, trust what you know, trust that you didn't come this far to crumble now. The veil is lifting, the shadow is coming into light. And on the other side of this revelation, there's clarity, there's freedom. There's the version of you that refused to live in illusion. Does this resonate with what you've been feeling? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your courage in facing what's difficult. Thank you for trusting Spirit to guide you through what's coming. You are stronger than you know. You are more protected than you realize. And whatever this secret is, it doesn't have power over you. You have the power. You always have. Sending you so much love and light through the darkness. The truth is coming, and you're ready for it.